What's up, y'all? I am gardening. No, I'm not gardening. Technically, I'm not gardening today. I am processing a harvest of mint leaves. And what actually, if y'all remember back, I had, on my birthday, I had gotten some tea jars because I wanted to like make tea kind of a more regular thing in my life. I do it, but I wanted to do it a little bit more just because I know that tea offers a lot of good health benefits. It's something healthy to drink. And once I can wean myself off of all of the sweeteners, it'll be virtually calorie free. And plus it's calming and it's fancy. You know what I'm saying? Just to have some tea. This is some of that sparkling water though. Hold on. I'm a little thirsty. But I was trying to figure out what to put in my extra jar that I had because I had 3 jars, and it dawned on me, right? Because spring hit in full force, the heat of the spring, and our mint sprung up. And mint is something that grows super, super, super easily, super fast, super tall. It's just one of those things. And if I remember correctly, we planted mint way back when I was a child, and nobody in my house like gardens. My mom does. She did. She had planted some things years ago, but she hadn't been tended to it. So some things just come back naturally. Blackberries are something that came back naturally. Our strawberries do pretty well, except, you know, with berries and stuff like that, you have, you know, pests. Well, I guess with everything you have pests, because that's what the issue we had with our mint. So what ended up happening was I was like, I'll pick some mint and I'll have some fresh mint tea, but it didn't really dawn on me to pick a lot of it and dry it, just because the patience that it takes to do all that. But we had so much of it, and my mom was gonna tell my uncle to cut it all down, so I was like, well, at least let me get some of it first. So I started picking it, and then I realized that we had a little bit of an issue with aphids, actually a significant issue with aphids. And so how I figured that out is I saw this little stuff on the plants. It was like this white foamy stuff with was creeping me out severely. So I looked it up, and as it turns out, it is actually spit from immature aphids. So, little sidebar about ladybugs is that ladybugs are natural pesticides because ladybugs literally eat aphids. Real ladybugs do not eat your plants. They will eat aphids which actually attack the plants. So then I was like, well, I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't want it. It's gross. Aphids are on it. But what I do know is that aphids technically aren't dangerous or poisonous or anything. They're mostly just a nuisance. I had a teacher once tell me that we could actually eat them if we didn't see them on the plants and we ate them, we would be fine. However, I don't want to eat bugs. So what I decided to do once I got myself together, it took me a couple days, I decided to pick as much as I could of the mint and clean it. Like I picked it and I washed it like I do, like I would do with greens. Like I washed it a bunch of times though, and then I picked off each leaf. That way I could know exactly what was on each leaf, and I threw the bad leaves away. At least I tried to. But as I tried it, some of these leaves, I'll put my glasses on, some of these leaves look kind of funky, so I'm probably gonna pick some of those like brown leaves out, and I'm gonna put these dried leaves in my jar. Now, as far as the drying method, You can look on YouTube. I'm sure there's a lots of ways. I don't know a lots of ways. I just picked it, washed it, left it in the bowl, tossed it around I would say every few hours the first day, and then I just let them dry naturally on their own. It took probably 2-3-ish days. I could have put it in the jar earlier, but I didn't. I procrastinated on that. So altogether, I think I picked these maybe 2 weeks ago. I didn't pick them all the same day though. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the mint tea, and I think in the fall I want to do a chai type of flavor, something that's warm and maybe creamy. I don't know. We're gonna see. But that's it. Yeah, ladybugs will kill aphids off of your plants, and it's kind of hard to see with this ring light in my face. But some of these leaves that don't look so good, I'm gonna discard those and keep those. I don't know, some of these look worse than others, and I don't know what's really the difference, what I did differently, that some of them look so green, and then this one in particular it has more brown in it. I don't know. It might be that the holes are bigger on these two, because this one is pretty green as well. So I'm gonna put these in the jar. Actually, I think I'm going to see if I can turn this light down out of my face. Ooh, y'all. So that I can see better. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's better. And some of these bad leaves I'm gonna take out, and then I pretty much, these are good. For the most part. And I don't know what's causing them to be brown like that. I don't know if it's my drying method or if they were leaves that were like damaged and I couldn't notice before from the aphids chewing on them, but they look pretty decent. Smells really fresh and really good. Another thing about mint, I mean, if you don't know, it's a very strong fragrance in your house. It's fresh, but it's really strong too. And see, I already have a full jar, so I don't even know. I picked too much. I hate to just like smush it down. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly, y'all. This is not a tutorial. But yeah, there's always, you know, a process to harvest, you know. Because once it starts growing, there's a process to getting it out. Oh, and another thing that happened was I saw a freaking snake, and it slithered right into my mint. And after that, I didn't pick any more mint because it was not a little snake, and I was not trying to walk up on him. I've never seen a snake in person before, other than like at an aquarium or something like that. Gosh, guys, I have too much mint, so gosh, I don't know what to do. This is what you call overflow. This is just from the first basket. I'm only on the second basket, and this is literally, I'm gonna take this as a sign that God is about to just overflow in my life. I'm laughing, but I'm not even joking, because I thought once I put it in here and I smushed it down that it would like, but shoot, I have literally pressed down, shaking together, and running over like all the things. Like, okay, Jesus. Even with the bad leaves that I had to take out, and the mint that didn't even get picked because of the pests that are out there. You know, the snakes and everything. Hey, y'all think I'm joking? Low-key, I'm not even joking right now. This but it's still good measure, pressed down, shaking together, and running over, even with the bad leaves. I think I just said that, but I'm like fascinated. Because like I'm taking them out and it's still, look at all that. I got another basket. And this is a basket that had a lot of bad leaves in it. I'm not, you know, I have way more than enough. Ain't God good? So this mint should last me for quite a while. It does take, well, it depends on the intensity of the flavor that you want, or you can add it into other drinks, obviously, you know, lemonade with mint and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to separate these. I do feel like it's easier to really know what you're dealing with after the harvest, to just separate it like that. Let everything grow together, because there were weeds out there too, and that was one of the reasons why my mom wanted it cut down, was because of the weeds. And I was like, well, don't cut down everything just because of the bad that's in it, right? Just let it grow, harvest it, and then get rid of what you can't use. Which, I don't know, I might be able to use it, I just don't know, so I'm just gonna throw it away since I'm not sure about it. I'm not an expert by any means. I just know a little bit of what my grandma taught me about plants and stuff. My grandmother gave us the mint and, you know, stuff like that. A lot of people in my family, on my mom's side in particular, grow things. So I'm sure they could tell me if these are any good. I don't know if any of them really drink mint tea though. And I'm just clearing these out. And I'm excited to maybe try some things with this mint. I am so excited by this harvest, honey. It's really making me feel like, you know, God's got some things in store for me and you. But that's pretty much it. Y'all know I love ladybugs, so that's how I know that random stuff about ladybugs. You can, and in case I didn't mention it before, you can literally buy live ladybugs on Amazon and eBay, and you can even, I think, hatch. You know, you can grow where you can hatch your own ladybugs, because they go through a life cycle just like butterflies do. I don't know if you know that. They come out as not a caterpillar, I think it's like a larva, which is similar but not quite the same. And then they eat a lot, and then they go into a chrysalis or a cocoon, and then they hatch with wings, just like butterflies do. And anyway, you can buy them. You can buy some to hatch, or you can buy them already hatched, obviously live, and literally release them into your garden, and they will, like I said, kill the bad bugs, and then they pretty much go away. Sometimes they do come into our house though, but I think ladybugs tend to follow me, honestly. I know that's weird, but it happens quite a bit. But they don't bite. If a bug bit you, I don't care what it looked like, it was not a ladybug. There's a true thing. There are fake ladybugs out there. Well, beetles. But real ladybugs, if you buy real ladybugs. And see, that's why I think I need to get rid of these, because you see these holes in here from this. I think this was a leaf that was probably already bit by an aphid, and I just couldn't see it as I was cleaning it, and it just, like, the hole in it got bigger and it turned brown as it dried. That's what I think. I could be wrong. But anyway, lots of stuff in here. That is honestly pretty much all I have, and I've been on here for a few minutes, so I'm just going to end it here while I'm picking these brown leaves out, and I'm going to try to continue to stuff this into my harvest jar here.